Hello and welcome back to the official Arsenal season review for 2022-2023. Over 2 episodes, we'll be bringing you every moment that shaped this compelling, title-challenging campaign, which saw us achieve our second highest Premier League points tally ever. We're picking up where we left off now, heading back to competitive action following the 2022 Qatar World Cup. After an unprecedented 44-day wait, we were ready to hit the ground running on our return to the Premier League. West Ham crossed the capital for the clash on Boxing Day night. The Boss's starting lineup featured 7 players who were on World Cup duty, but unfortunately we were without Gabriel Jesus, who faced a long spell on the sidelines following knee surgery. We headed into the game 5 points clear at the top of the table, whereas the Hammers had won just once in their last 6 games.
Well, West Ham are sauntering forward here. Was Bowen caught? He was caught. Bowen. And Rama. Good penalty. Sends Ramsdale the wrong way. The guy tries to weave some magic. Falls brilliantly to Bukayo Saka. It may not quite be what Arsenal intended, but it's a critical goal and it's calmly taken.
Odegaard cuts in from the right, drifts across the front of Declan Rice, takes a speculative shot from, it's got to be 25, 30 yards out, and it goes through to Saka, who's just drifting across the line and just slots it home so comfortably.
Saka wins it off his England colleague Rice, easier said than done. Odegaard to Xhaka. Here's Martinelli. Oh, what a goal! Wonderful from Arsenal. They're league leaders for a reason. This team is special, and they have bounced back against adversity in this second half with a great display. Super team move.
Plays it into Martinelli, 2 touches, bang! Beats Fabianski at the near post, great finish.
Xhaka to Martinelli. Nice turn again. Back to Granit Xhaka. Nice turn from Ben White as well. Offloaded to Nketiah!
Fantastic.
And Eddie Nketiah's lightning form at home continues. With scoring goals left, right and centre. It's now 11 in his last 11 home starts in all competitions, and is that the goal that puts Arsenal 7 points clear atop the Premier League?
Almost Thierry Henry-like, he just spins and lets it run across him, and he smashes it down to Fabianski's right into that bottom corner. No stopping that one.
Despite going behind, we looked sharp and strengthened our grip on top spot in the Premier League, moving 7 points ahead of Manchester City. The success was our 10th consecutive home win in the Premier League, the first time we'd achieved this since April 2019.
I think we have worked well while we were away, and everybody has come back with the right mindset, probably earlier than we expect them to be, and they show that willingness to be part of the team and be ready to play the way we play today. So thank you so much, because to be fair, they made it pretty easy for me.
The last day of the year saw us arrive at the Amex, hopeful of signing off a successful 2022 with another win. The high-flying Seagulls would provide a tough test, however, having already knocked us out of the EFL Cup. Mikel Arteta lined his team up in a familiar 4-3-3 formation, with Eddie Nketiah once again leading the line.
Pounced upon in the end by Lamptey, but it's won back by Partey. Now a bit of space for Gabriel Martinelli, our first sighting of him. And it's Saka! What a start for Arsenal!
What a finish again. Saka seems to be always in a good spot every single time in the box. The ball seems to be attracted to him, and he's there again at time to control it and just pick his spot.
Martinelli up against March. Odegaard once more, it's brilliant, it's Martinelli!
You can see Martinelli's waiting for it. Oh, what a skill between Dong's legs.
Arsenal have an opportunity to double their lead. Delivered by Saka. Partey was up there. It's Odegaard with the strike, and it's Odegaard with the goal. Well, he loves scoring on the road for Arsenal this season.
He's just put his foot through it, and I think he didn't take it very well, but that's sometimes the best thing to do, because you end up in the back of the net.
Here's Martinelli. Ooh, testing Sanchez with a low strike, and it's Nketiah who follows up, and he scores in back-to-back Premier League games for the Gunners. Well, he reacted quickest, Eddie Nketiah, and he's made it 3 goals to the good for Mikel Arteta's side. Well, here's Gross into Mitoma, and Brighton do have one back, and it's Karo Mitoma, the danger man. Martinelli's in behind, he's got Saka with him, it's Martinelli who goes alone. But there was only one thing on his mind, Gabriel Martinelli.
The pass there from Odegaard is absolutely amazing. He knows Martinelli's made his run and he's gone, he's got the space in front of him.
Well, Arsenal are such an attacking threat this season. And all of their front four have now scored in this single game. We approach the final 15 minutes on the south coast. Oh, Ferguson's in behind, and Ferguson's got another one back.
A New Year's Eve to remember as we ended the year with a pulsating win in an epic encounter on the south coast.
It was a bit of a roller coaster, you know. We got off to a fast start and scored 2 goals, and then, you know, after that, in the second half we conceded, and the game was a bit nerve-wracking. But yeah, we managed to get the win, the 3 points, which is the most important to keep us top of the league.
The end of another month, and again we sat in first place in the Premier League, much to the delight of Gooners everywhere. Incredibly, we were just the 5th side in English top-flight history to pick up 43 points from the first 16 games of a season. Martin Odegaard was awarded the Player of the Month award for 3 goals and 3 assists in 4 appearances. The match week ended with Everton holding Man City to a 1-1 draw at the Etihad and Chelsea dropping points to relegation-placed Nottingham Forest. Rounding off the year, we'd seen 5 Premier League bosses lose their jobs in the current campaign, with Scott Parker, Thomas Tuchel, Bruno Lage, Steven Gerrard and Ralph Hasenhüttl all relieved of their duties. There was no time to sit back as the beginning of the new year signified a hard and fast month ahead, starting with a home fixture versus Newcastle United. It was billed as a game of attack versus defence, Arsenal having scored in every Premier League match this season, while Eddie Howe's team boasted the league's best defensive record. Looking to make a bright start to 2023, Mikel Arteta stuck to the same starting 11 that brushed aside Brighton 3 days prior.
Saka's away, Ben White's given him an overlap, but Saka going on his own, releases Martinelli, plays it on to Xhaka, oh, into the side netting again. It's slick, it's intricate and it's terrific football.
It's just very free-flowing and fluid at the moment.
Corner's whipped in, good header, oh, it's just wide. I thought that was the moment. Unlucky from Martinelli. Still time for Arsenal to get that winning goal. This might be a chance. Nketiah, good save by Pope. That was an excellent save with his left foot.
A frustrating fixture and one that ended in our first goalless draw in the Premier League since the previous January.
We can be proud of our performance today. I think we had chances, the small details we missed today, but this is part of the game. If someone told us in January we will be in this position, we will sign it straight away.
Despite dropping points for the first time at home this season, it didn't affect our position in the standings. Next up, it was Oxford United away as we kicked off our FA Cup campaign, a competition we have won a record 14 times. The third round regularly produces plenty of excitement, drama and surprises, and whilst on paper the gulf between us was vast, there is no accounting for the magic of the cup. Mikel Arteta made 7 changes, but our attack of Bukayo Saka, Gabriel Martinelli and Eddie Nketiah stayed the same.
What can Vieira do? Powerful header, and that's a really, really well taken goal. Mohamed El Neni fires it in.
Both Tomiyasu and El Neni attacking the ball. He's in no doubt at all whose goal it is.
Great through ball, this could put the game to bed. Super turn, and that is excellent football from Arsenal. And you need a goal. Give this man a call.
Great ball from Anelli into Fabio Vieira. Great little reverse pass. Perfect weight for Eddie Nketiah to run onto. Brilliantly timed run. Cool calmness there from Eddie Nketiah. Just has a little look. Sharp, incisive play from us.
Now here's Martinelli. He fancies a goal tonight. What a delightful through ball. And an impudent finish. Martinelli the provider. And Eddie Nketiah just showing what a all-round talented goal scorer he is, a predator. That was glorious.
Victory at Oxford as Eddie Nketiah continued his fine run of form and booked a safe passage into the fourth round.
We expected that a very physical side, a really lively crowd. We have to win in any context, and we competed, I think, really well. And in the second half, when we have a little bit more control of the game and attack certain spaces better, we were really dangerous.
Our third match of January was more than a meeting between two football teams, the North London derby. After recording a knockout blow against a sluggish Tottenham side earlier in the season, our rivals were desperate to settle the scores on their own turf. Mikel Arteta named 7 changes from our FA Cup side as Ben White, William Saliba and Alex Zinchenko returned alongside Gabriel in our defence.
Saka again is onside. Excellent save. No, it's gone in, and Bukayo Saka has buried it. Thought for a moment that maybe Hugo Lloris had kept it out, but the power, the precision, the brilliance of Bukayo Saka, whose sensational form continues. No player has scored and assisted in more London derbies than Bukayo Saka in the last 2 Premier League seasons. He delivers quite brilliantly, and it's Spurs 0, Arsenal 1. Partey to Saka. Right-footed delivery was a good one. Nketiah not far away after a glorious effort and another powerful strike from Partey.
That was an unbelievable strike. He caught that so sweetly.
Saka comes forward. Great goal from Martin Ødegaard. And Arsenal do get that all-important second. Reigning player of the month is on absolute fire.
Yeah, fantastic strike, effortless. You know, he sort of just moved it out of his feet. Nice clean strike. No Spurs players within 5-10 yards of him. Just has a little look and buries it in the bottom corner. It's a good strike.
We started this broadcast by saying what a true test this would be of Arsenal's title credentials, and that man will be absolutely buzzing. Wonderful save from Ramsdale, absolutely brilliant. Kane and Sessegnon combining, and Ramsdale with a vital stop.
A superb display at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium meant we recorded our first league double over Spurs in a decade. As well as extending our North London bragging rights, it was also the most points we've ever achieved at this stage of any season in our history.
How high does that rank in terms of wins as our manager?
Yeah, one of the best. It's been a long time. I think it was 2014 the last time we won here, and we talked about it the whole week. This is all about our people. They are the soul of this football club, and when you just go there and share the enjoyment and you just see the faces and how much it means for them, it makes all the hard work that we put in and all the suffering sometimes as well to make sense and enjoy the moment.
January meant the mid-season transfer window was open, and the first arrival to walk through the door was Belgian attacker Leandro Trossard. Signing from fellow Premier League outfit Brighton, Leo couldn't wait to get started.
They just told me that they really like me as a player, that I could really suit the system, how they want to play. Obviously it helps me that I'm versatile as well. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm ready to get started.
A defining rivalry of the Premier League era. We welcome Manchester United to North London for the newest chapter of a classic clash. Mikel Arteta named the same starting 11 for the 4th league matchup in a row, with new signing Leandro Trossard available from the bench. After a tough start to the season, Erik ten Hag's team arrived at the Emirates on the back of a 10-game unbeaten run.
Here's Rashford.
Oh, great goal. Fantastic goal.
Excellent finish from Marcus Rashford. We know all about his current form and his record against the Gunners. Arsenal make a small error and they're punished big time by this in-form resurgent start. But it all to do. Arsenal 0, Manchester United 1. Guard. And on the overlap! Nketiah delivers! What a response from Arsenal! They needed it, having gone that early goal down. Listen to that at Emirates Stadium. This team believes, these fans believe.
The ball across from Xhaka cuts out every United player. Nothing De Gea can do about that.
Yasu. Out to Saka. Oh! Fantastic goal! Bukayo Saka is absolutely brilliant, and he becomes just the third player in the Premier League era for Arsenal to score in 3 straight games against Man United. Freddie Ljungberg did it, Thierry Henry did it, and now Bukayo Saka has done it. And what a strike!
Power, precision. Nothing De Gea can do about that, and it's got to be 22 yards out minimum there, Russ. What a strike.
That was absolutely wonderful. Nice skills at the other end. Superb save from Ramsdale to deny Rashford. Ramsdale coming, goals unguarded! Oh, dearie me. And Lisandro Martinez gets his first United goal. Just about gets through to Trossard. Zinchenko. Oh, it's been nudged in! Nudged in by Eddie Nketiah! And Arsenal surely are going to re-establish their lead atop of the Premier League.
But I think this is going to go to VAR. Yeah, I think this one could be chalked off. Oh, they give the goal, amazing!
Goal stands! Arsenal ahead! My goodness me! Listen to this around Emirates Stadium.
3 goals and 3 points under the lights at the Emirates kept us ahead of the pack in the Premier League for another week. The very next day, we welcomed another new signing, Jakub Kiwior. Fresh off his displays for Poland at the 2022 World Cup, the 22-year-old centre-back arrived to help bolster our defence.
Wydaje mi się, że jak na moją pozycję mam bardzo dobrą szybkość, lubię rozgrywanie piłki, lubię gdy drużyna gra piłką, próbuje rozgrywać spokojnymi akcjami. Więc cieszę się, że tutaj właśnie trafiłem, bo właśnie trafiłem do takiej drużyny.
A competition dear to Gunners' hearts, we travel to Manchester City for a 4th round matchup in the FA Cup next. There were another 6 changes for the encounter, with Leandro Trossard handed his first start as a Gunner and Matt Turner taking his place in goal.
Trossard, first chance to run at John Stones. Lewis is inside covering, Trossard all by himself. At the moment in a red shirt, he's still going, the Belgian. Still Trossard. Saka's far post, as is Tomiyasu. Plenty of power on the strike. Ortega was right behind it. And Alvarez again, who's going to try his luck. Oh, rattles off the post. Only as far as Jack Grealish. Attack still alive for Man City. Grealish can find Ake, who finds the bottom corner. And Manchester City break the deadlock.
1 goal proved the difference in an evenly fought cup tie at the Etihad. The exit left us to concentrate on the Premier League as well as the Europa League, which would return in March.
There were some big opportunities in the second half, so overall very disappointed because we could have taken more.
That game concluded 5 fixtures in the opening month of 2023. 2 vital victories helped us remain top of the rankings, with Manchester City second and Newcastle third ahead of Manchester United on goal difference. Our performances saw Mikel Arteta claim his second Manager of the Month accolade. The last day of the month brought an end to the January transfer window, but not before we welcomed one more player, Italian international midfielder Jorginho. The hugely experienced Champions League winner would offer further stability to the squad.
Even in pre-season, when we had the friendly match, I could see that this season Arsenal would do very, very well. It's an amazing club, a big one, and I'm really, really excited and happy to be here.
It's back to Premier League action now for Mikel Arteta's men at what hadn't been a happy hunting ground on recent visits, Goodison Park. We named the same starting 11 for the 5th consecutive league match for the first time since 2015, as the boss put continued faith in those that beat Manchester United. After what had been a tough first half to the season for Everton, we faced them in their first game of the Sean Dyche era.
Well, Saka's done really well there to pick out Nketiah. He really miscues his finish. McNeil delivers again. And once more it's deep. And he's headed home. It's James Tarkowski. A first goal for Everton.
Our 14-game unbeaten run in the Premier League came to an end on what was a trying afternoon on Merseyside, condemning us to only our second league defeat of the campaign.
The reality is that we should have done more to win the game. We got into the final third in great positions and we didn't finish well enough situations to create big open chances like we must have done.
We welcomed Brentford to North London the Saturday after, looking to get back to winning ways. Mikel Arteta lined his team up in a familiar 4-3-3 formation with captain Martin Ødegaard partnered in midfield by Thomas Partey and Granit Xhaka. Our opponents were arriving at the Emirates on the back of an impressive 9-game unbeaten league run.
Here's Ødegaard. Saka trying to go round his man. Good delivery, must be! And it's Trossard who scores for Arsenal his first goal for the club, and it could be a priceless one.
Yes, great goal, great work from Saka. And we said we needed somebody new to come on and change the game. And it's Trossard scoring his first goal for Arsenal.
Here's Tony unmarked. What's a dangerous ball in. Wissa heads it back, not very far, helped on by Norgard. Pinnock's climbing in there. Oh, it's going to be a goal. Ivan Toney scored. Flag has stayed down and Brentford have levelled.
Leandro Trossard's first Arsenal goal was not enough to earn all 3 points, as a determined Brentford side hit back to claim a share of the spoils. A hard result to take.
It's always a missed opportunity, I think, if you're leading, and especially we knew what they want to do. We know the game plan, that they were strong on set pieces, and that's, I think, how we conceded the goal. But overall, we have to lift our heads up, and there's a game on Wednesday, and luckily it's quite soon, and we can go at it again.
The stage was set for our eagerly anticipated clash with reigning Premier League champs Manchester City next. Pep Guardiola's team had been hot on our heels since we topped the table at the start of the season and would claim top spot for themselves with a win at the Emirates. Mikel Arteta made 2 changes from the side that were held by Brentford, with Jorginho handed his first start and Takahiro Tomiyasu selected at right back.
Saliba just about got there. Tomiyasu, it's a mistake. De Bruyne, first time, what a finish. Kevin De Bruyne has scored. It's a Tomiyasu mistake, pounced on by Kevin De Bruyne.
So disappointed from Arsenal there. The last 5 or 10 minutes they've got on top of the game, and sloppy mistake there. But take nothing away from De Bruyne's finish. It's a fantastic finish from there.
Zinchenko back to Nketiah. Manchester City though getting players back. One back again by Arsenal though. And Xhaka clips one over. Nketiah, good running. He pulls it across off the line. And it's a corner. Oh, hang on. What's the decision now? So it's a penalty to Arsenal. A challenge on Nketiah. Bukayo Saka to put Arsenal level. Here he goes.
and he scores! Bukayo Saka sends Ederson the wrong way, confident, cool, and Arsenal are level.
Yeah, fantastic penalty there. Loads of pace to the left-hand side. You always worry sometimes when there's a bit of a delay on a penalty, but he's kept his composure and it's a good penalty. And it's what Arsenal deserve, I think, as well.
Game on now. Arsenal 1, Manchester City 1. Silva plays it on, Haaland's onside, I think. He's got options here, Gundogan's flicked it on, danger, Jack Grealish scores! Jack Grealish has applied the finish and Manchester City are back in front. Gundogan, De Bruyne, danger here, Haaland, goal. It's a really good finish and Manchester City are going to go top of the Premier League.
Defeat meant we gut-wrenchingly succumbed top spot of the Premier League for the first time since August, with City now ahead on goal difference, although having played one game more.
You cannot give anything away. We gave them 3 goals, you do that against City. 99 out of 100 you're going to lose the game. And we still had 3 big chances until we didn't put them away, and when that happens then you have 0 chance to win it.
We travelled to Aston Villa for our 4th February fixture and lined up against former Gunners boss Unai Emery in the league for the first time. Mikel Arteta made 2 changes to the side beaten by City, handing Leandro Trossard his first league start for us and selecting Ben White to return in defence. Emery had transformed Villa's fortune since he arrived from Villarreal, however they hosted us off the back of 2 straight defeats.
Matty Cash has done well there to read the danger, and he's got Watkins on the move ahead of him. It is Watkins up against Saliba. First touch let him down somewhat, but the England striker's still going! And Aston Villa take the lead against the run of play. It's been all Arsenal so far, but again, an Unai Emery side strike on the counter-attack. Kamara, and cleared by Luiz. Ødegaard looking to slide through Saka once more. White crossing towards Nketiah, out as far as Saka! It's a stunning finish by Bukayo Saka to put Arsenal back on level terms.
What a strike. We've not really mentioned Saka in this game at all at the moment. He's been on the ball a couple of times, but it falls to him 2 yards inside the box, just to the left-hand side, and he drills it left-footed into that top corner.
Into double figures for goals this season now, Bukayo Saka. Kamara invited forward by Coutinho. He's picked out Moreno as well, and it will roll for Coutinho, and Aston Villa restore their lead.
And the composure showed by Coutinho in the box. He just waits, delays that shot for a second, sends the keeper the wrong way.
Arsenal go short from the corner for Zinchenko! What a time to score your first Arsenal goal! And how huge could that be in the title race for Mikel Arteta's side?
Comes to him on the edge of the box, he delays, and then he pulls the trigger as I think it's Mings slides out and tries to get the block in, probably unsights Martinez. Very good strike from Zinchenko from the edge, and it's just what Arsenal need at this stage. Now, can they move forward? Can they take advantage? Can they keep their foot on the pedal, Max, and get a win out of this game?
And it's been kept in by Bailey, and he's got bags of pace if he can break forward. John Duran's up there with him, but Bailey goes himself and hits the crossbar.
It was all about that first touch from Leon Bailey. Then he gets all the way into the box, smashes it with his right foot into that near post area. It looks like it's going right into the roof of the net, but Ramsdale gets fingertips to it.
6 minutes added on at the end of this game. Plenty of time for Arsenal to get their noses in front. Zinchenko has already scored once this afternoon. Now teeing up here for Jorginho! Oh my goodness me! A stunning strike by Jorginho. Surely has secured all 3 points for Arsenal. What a way to announce yourself to those travelling Gunners fans.
This is what champions are made of. You've got to win these games. The ball just comes across the edge of the box. It's marked from Martinelli on this right-hand side. He catches it with the outside of his right foot. He almost screws it a little bit, doesn't he? Gets a load of spin on it, but it's top corner bound. Comes out and hits Martinez on the back and goes back in. What a goal for Arsenal. Off his head, Max.
Well, he was brought in for his experience, for his leadership. He wasn't brought in for his goals, but when you can hit them like that, what a valuable asset it is.
A last bit of hope from this corner. Martinez up, can he make amends for it coming back off the bar?
Out swinging to a dangerous position. Saliba was up there and Martinez is out of his goal. And Fabio Vieira's bringing it forward and Martinelli's there to finish things off and make it 4 for Arsenal. It was never in doubt. The second that Martinelli got into that position, they know what it means.
Really, as you say, the icing on the cake for a great comeback, for 2 comebacks today from Arsenal. They showed good character at the end of this game. They stuck with it.
A superb, defiant display and 2 injury-time goals ensured we collected all 3 points in an all-action encounter at Villa Park. Despite going behind twice, we dug deep and the late drama went our way, much to the delight of those in the away end.
I think what's so important, for us to bounce back, it's not about in terms of points, in terms of table, it's about the rhythm, it's about our mood in the dressing room, at training ground, and we just need to keep fighting until the very end.
Next, the opportunity to do the double over Leicester City with the second of back-to-back trips to the Midlands. Mikel Arteta was boosted by the return of Thomas Partey following injury, who took his place on the bench. The Foxes had endured a troubled season to date, but came into the fixture having won 3 of their previous 5 games in all competitions.
Xhaka, Trossard, shoots! Oh, what a finish! Rifled in by Trossard, and Arsenal are in front.
Well, he's asking for a foul, Ward, so let's just wait and see. Ben White has got out of the arm of Danny Ward.
The goal has been ruled out. Trossard, good ball, here's Martinelli. Early chance, scores! Gabriel Martinelli's gone down under the challenge, but he's put the ball in the back of the net and Arsenal have taken the lead.
It's a great play by Arsenal because Trossard picks the ball up, but look at Martinelli's determination to go in behind.
Martinelli, that's a fine finish.
Gabriel Martinelli's second goal in as many games was enough to earn all 3 points in a well-deserved win. That success was our 10th in 13 Premier League away games this season, 1 more than we managed in the whole of the previous campaign.
Is that your main concern when there's a VAR review like that it can get in the players' heads?
The goal is taken away from you and you have to react to that, because in the Premier League it's really difficult to score again. But I think we were really well behaved and controlled, and we stick to what we have to do.
The table again made for great viewing as we stretched our advantage at the top to 5 points. The race to qualify for the 3 European competitions was on, with 10 points separating 4th from 9th. Having fallen to defeated Everton just 3 weeks ago, we quickly got the chance for revenge over the Toffees as they travelled to N5. The boss named an unchanged side for the fixture, with January additions Leandro Trossard and Jorginho deservedly keeping their places in the starting 11.
As you say, you need to just do something meaningful further downfield, maybe here! Oh yes! Bukayo Saka buries another beauty! This kid is almost unstoppable. 11th of the season.
What an amazing finish on his right foot. As I said, you've just got to be patient. He was waiting for that gap, and the finish with his right foot is unstoppable for Pickford. Yeah, what a finish. Oh my God.
Jorginho back to Odegaard. Oh, just couldn't quite keep his footing. Excellent challenge from Saka. Play on! Martinelli into the corner! But the assistance flag is up. Saka needed to try and take that on his own, given where Martinelli was, but it was so unexpected, the situation, wasn't it?
Very, very close, because obviously he's got to be on the same line as the ball to be onside.
Yes! Oh, it stands! VAR helps Arsenal out. Martinelli scores for the third time in a row in the Premier League.
And it ended up being a massive, big mistake from Gay, just holding that ball. Didn't see Saka come in, putting pressure on him. Nicked that ball for Martinelli. He's just finished the job.
Zinchenko, Martinelli, nice turn. Just behind Xhaka, but still the move continues, and boy does it. Here's Trossard. Odegaard! 3 points secured. Arsenal surely going 5 points clear once more. Arsenal 3, Everton 0.
Nice and easy goal. Trossard's brilliant little cut back for Odegaard, who just needs to type it in.
Another great through ball. Snuck in for number 4.
Delight for our Gunners, who controlled the game from start to finish and handed Everton their biggest Premier League defeat this season. Looking to build on a 3-game winning streak, we welcome Bournemouth with high hopes of extending our lead at the top of the Premier League. In contrast, Gary O'Neill's side arrived at the Emirates in need of a win to climb out of the relegation zone.
And it's Bournemouth that get this match underway. Immediately on the front foot as well. Looking to get off to a bright start. Ball's come in, it's a goal! That goal came really quickly from Philip Billing. Arsenal switched off from the start. What a shock! That's got to be a record at the Emirates. I've never seen a goal that quick, Tim. It's Odegaard, Arsenal swarming forward. Still Odegaard shoots! Good save! Saka! Saved again! A double save. Good response this from Arsenal though.
Yeah, it's definitely got them up to speed, hasn't it, that goal straight away. There's no messing now from Arsenal.
Corner comes in, it's a goal, 2-0. Headed in by Senesi from the corner, and Bournemouth are 2-0 in front. Corner comes in, Neto gets his hand to it. Smith Rowe wins it back, must be, and is! And Arsenal are back in the game, and it's Thomas Partey.
That's a great finish at the far post, and he has got Arsenal back in this with just under half an hour to go. That is a lifeline for the Gunners.
So Arsenal bringing on Reece Nelson, and it's Emil Smith Rowe, who obviously is not match fit at the moment. Partey, nice bit of skill. He's done well. Reece Nelson pulls it across. Chance! White, is it over the line? It is! Ben White has scored! And Arsenal have equalised!
Reece Nelson, what an impact he made! Direct, got the ball, banged it straight across the area. It's a good attempt at saving it from Neto, but it's Ben White, I think, at that far post, he's really kept his eye on the ball well here.
And what a time to get your first Arsenal goal.
Absolutely.
Listen to the noise around the Emirates now, and there's plenty of time to win it. Partey looking for Martinelli, who makes a very intelligent run. Martinelli still going! Oh! Thought that was the moment. It's gone over the top. Great run though. 6 additional minutes, a minimum of 6 to be played. Corner, Odegaard takes it. Nelson might have to hit it now. He does! Yes. What a goal! Reece Nelson has won it for Arsenal, and the place is going wild. What a finish! David Hillier is going mad next to me. Incredible scenes here at the Emirates Stadium, and Arsenal are going 5 points clear. What a goal!
Oh my days, Tim. Sorry, I just had to go and kick a couple of chairs at the wall, whatever. It was unbelievable. What a difference. I said when he came on, he made such a difference against Forest. He's made one, scored one. That's a killer blow for Gary O'Neill. His team worked so hard, but Arsenal so deserved that. You can see what it means to them, the crowd, everybody in the stadium. That is an amazing goal. What a great finish. What a comeback.
I don't think I've ever witnessed anything like it here at the Emirates Stadium. This place has gone absolutely mad. And there goes the final whistle. Arsenal have done it.
A dramatic comeback saw Emirates Stadium erupt and kept us at the summit of the Premier League. A potential title-defining moment.
I'm going to remember this goal for a long time, and it was a beautiful moment for him personally because he fully deserves it, and for the team and the crowd to live that together today.
To be fair, it dropped to my right, and I was thinking I'm going to lace it on my right, but then I saw the defender coming out, so I kind of had to shift it onto my left, and then just had to just hit through it, aim for the top bins, and something like that, and
minutes of the goal.
Yeah, happily it's went in, but I'm delighted with that.
We continued our Europa League journey with a tough away trip to take on Portuguese powerhouses Sporting CP next. Mikel Arteta made 6 changes to his side for the Thursday evening game, with Jakub Kiwior handed his first start.
Decent delivery, and the goal has been scored by Saliba. Arsenal have taken the lead. He was unmarked from the set piece.
Yes, a good delivery. He's whipped it, plenty of pace, and it's a simple header really for Saliba. He just got nice and high.
And it's an equaliser, totally unmarked from the corner and headed in by Inacio. It's 1-1, 2 goals from corners. And here's Edwards. Cuts inside. Nice play again. Good save, but the rebound is in. And it's Paulinho with the goal, and Sporting are in front. Saka wins it back though, he's strong there. No foul. Xhaka deflects and in. Well, they all count, and Arsenal have levelled. Sporting wants a free kick, but Arsenal are back at 2-2.
With the scores level at full time, the tie remained on a knife edge as we prepared for the return fixture in North London a week later. To the weekend, and we were hoping to clinch a 5th straight Premier League win as we headed to Craven Cottage, home of Fulham. Marco Silva's Cottagers had been a surprise package this season, coming into the fixture 7th in the table. For the first time since November, we were boosted by the return of Gabriel Jesus to the matchday squad following his knee injury.
And get this one on the money. Yes, he can. And it's Gabriel, the man who scored the late winner in the reverse fixture, is popping up with the opener.
Yeah, that's a decent head. It's a good delivery from Trossard. Just the slightest of touches and got in.
It's an excellent ball. Out of it. Possibly dangerous position by Saliba. And now Trossard can open up his body and look for the far post where Martinelli's waiting for a simple nod in. Gabriel Martinelli's scoring form continues in the Premier League, and it was put on a plate by Trossard. Partey this time winning the ball back for his team. Martinelli, Trossard on the overlap again. Picking out Martin Odegaard for a third, and the Arsenal captain couldn't pass on the opportunity. A third assist for Leandro Trossard, and Arsenal are running rampant.
A superb first-half display and a clean sheet was the perfect afternoon for Mikel Arteta, who claimed his 100th win as Gunners boss.
After coming back from Europe, to come here and perform the way we've done against a team like Fulham in this stadium, I think the players receive a big compliment with the way we play, with the goals that we score, with the clean sheet, and with the determination and purpose that we showed today to play the way we want to play.
Thursday night saw us under the lights at Emirates Stadium for our Europa League round of 16 second leg against Sporting CP. There was all to play for, with the tie delicately balanced following a 2-2 draw from the previous week.
It's a nice ball to set Martinelli clear. It's Martinelli.
It's well saved, but it comes back out to Granit Xhaka, and Arsenal have the lead.
Good ball into Martinelli, he's well onside. Well picked up from Xhaka, good finish.
It's loose and Ramsdale's being tested.
What a goal.
And it's a sensational goal. And out of nothing, Sporting a level. And it's Pedro Gonçalves with one of the goals of the season.
With the scores level, the game went on to extra time and then eventually penalties. It was the visitors who had the advantage by their fifth spot kick.
Nuno Santos for Sporting. And Nuno Santos sends Sporting into the last eight of the Europa League.
The defeat meant our European campaign was over. All attention returned to the remaining 11 Premier League games of the season. We had a quick opportunity to return to winning ways as we hosted Crystal Palace in the Premier League. Rob Holding made his first top-flight start of the season as William Saliba suffered a back injury in Thursday's loss. Our record in London derbies this term was nothing short of faultless. We were aiming to become the first team in the capital to win 9 derbies in the same season.
Super challenge there from White, getting there first ahead of Zaha and with much more hunger. Now he feeds Saka. Martinelli. Oh, what a goal from Gabriel Martinelli! 13th of the season. And any frustration and disappointment of that missed pen on Thursday night is buried and put into oblivion. It's all about the Premier League, it's all about Gabriel Martinelli, it's a great goal, and Arsenal finally break the deadlock. Arsenal 1, Crystal Palace 0. Zinchenko. Xhaka once more. Queuing up the Gunners to poke that one home. Still again the move is live. White back to Saka. Absolutely glorious from Arsenal. Palace cannot live with this brilliance. Can't get the ball clear, and Bukayo Saka strokes home his 12th of the campaign. Xhaka. Trossard back to Xhaka. Another scintillating goal from Arsenal. And Granit Xhaka's goal-scoring run continues. 2 in 2. Is there anything this man can't do? Another assist for Trossard. Arsenal surely on their way to 3 points, on the way to going 8 points clear. And it's led to a goal. No clean sheet for Arsenal. Turn from Odegaard. Jesus. The link play was so strong. Nearly finds Tierney, gets it second time of asking. Bukayo Saka with a glorious first time finish, and Arsenal do respond, and some.
Coolly with his instep, whips it into that near post area. Whitworth, no chance with that. Surely Arsenal put this game to bed now.
A brace from Bukayo Saka made him the first player across the league to reach both 10 goals and 10 assists. An impressive achievement from our 21-year-old. The victory was our 22nd top division win of the season, a club record high across our first 28 games of a league campaign. We headed into April 8 points clear at the top of the table in what was fast becoming a record-breaking season for Mikel Arteta and his men. We also picked up a trio of league awards as the month came to an end, with the boss, Bukayo Saka and Aaron Ramsdale all being honoured after 4 wins from 4. Elsewhere, 2 league wins from 2 kept Manchester City second, whilst only 4 points from a possible 9 saw Antonio Conte leave his position as Tottenham Hotspur head coach. We welcomed Leeds to North London as we approached the home straight of our Premier League title charge. Scrapping for points at the other end of the table, Javi Gracia's side arrived hovering just above the relegation zone. The day saw us remember former beloved player David Rocastle on the 22nd anniversary of his death. Mikel Arteta lined his team up in a 4-3-3 formation, with William Saliba still missing. Rob Holding continued his partnership alongside Gabriel at the heart of our defence. In attack, Gabriel Jesus made his first start since returning from injury.
Arsenal get it back again. Martinelli, Xhaka, Jesus again. Got time here. Opening up for him. Cuts past his man. Goes round another. Goes down. That's a penalty. Jesus goes down under the challenge of Ayling, and the referee had no hesitation.
Yeah, it's definitely a pen, and you've got to say Jesus was very patient.
Gabriel Jesus to give Arsenal the advantage. And scores! Meslier dives to his right, but Gabriel Jesus is back with a goal. Martinelli gets round the challenge, fires one right across, 2-0! And is that man Ben White again?
Great timing by Ben White. Martinelli gets a little bit lucky when he takes the defender on. He gets the rub of the green, but he drives the ball across the face of the box, and it's an emphatic finish by Ben White, you've got to say.
Lovely touch here. Trossard could be in. Pulls it back to that must be on his! And Arsenal have now got a third goal, and it's Gabriel Jesus again.
It's really good play on the edge of the box from Trossard. His awareness, his just patience in there. He knows where he wants to get with the ball. He delays so that the runners can come in for the cutback. And I mean, Jesus turned up exactly like Ben White turned up.
Harrison leading the charge, running at holding here. Still going. Plays it inside, it's opening up. Christensen's shot deflects and it's in. Leeds have a goal, and it's Christensen's shot. It took a deflection and it's beaten Ramsdale. Odegaard. Oh, good ball. Header comes in. Oh, what a goal by Granit Xhaka. Who else in a rich vein of goal-scoring form?
Look at that for a ball in. Absolutely delightful from Arsenal.
4 goals, 3 points, and the perfect comeback for Gabriel Jesus made for a satisfying afternoon at the Emirates. Granit Xhaka's well-placed header was his 12th goal involvement of the season, his best return in Arsenal colours in a single campaign.
The injuries and when the surgery is not easy, and if God give me this challenge is because I can survive and I can come back stronger.
In a reversal of recent seasons, we travelled to Anfield to take on Liverpool in need of 3 points to stay clear at the top of the Premier League, whilst our opponents were aiming for a win to close the gap on the top 4.
Here come Arsenal, takes a little ricochet as far as Martinelli, it's in! Gabriel Martinelli slides home, a fabulous strike, kept going, unstoppable, and Martinelli fires home his 14th of the season.
Mikel Arteta will be absolutely delighted the start that his team has made in this first 28 minutes.
Clever ball downfield once again to Gabriel Martinelli, looking for Jesus! Pinpoints perfection from the Premier League leaders. Scintillating cross. Give this man a call when you need a goal. It's his 8th of the season, and it was simply glorious. Arsenal in cruise control. Liverpool 0, Arsenal 2. Liverpool back on the attack here though, it's good play. And Mo Salah does fire it home. Salah continues his excellent scoring run against Arsenal. And it's Mo's 24th of the season in all competitions. Decent delivery, Gabriel's up there trying to get it clear. Penalty kick given, Rob Holding. Critical moment this. Wow.
I think Jurgen went a bit early there, he's actually giving a little fist pump, he actually thinks that Mo Salah scored.
Good play from Alexander-Arnold, beats Zinchenko, puts in a good cross! And Roberto Firmino sees it home. Alexander-Arnold back to Salah again! Oh, what a save from Ramsdale, you absolute beauty.
That is world class from Ramsdale.
They've still got a tortuous few minutes ahead. Nunez! Oh, unbelievable from Ramsdale again. How on earth did he throw his body at that?
We had to settle for a share of the spoils following a dramatic match on Merseyside, which left us 6 points clear at the top of the Premier League, but having played a game more than second place Manchester City. Next up, we took the short trip to take on West Ham in a London derby, with repercussions at both ends of the Premier League. With our lead at the top under pressure, a win at the London Stadium would ensure some breathing room. But with their survival on the line, David Moyes' side would provide robust opposition.
White, back to Saka. Holding off a couple of challengers, Partey. Good ball by Odegaard, Ben White, right across, must be, and is! Gabriel Jesus couldn't miss! And Arsenal have taken the lead.
What a goal. Build-up play was absolutely first class. That epitomises what we're all about, just moving the ball very, very quickly on the edge of the box.
It's Tierney, back to Martinelli. Plays another one in, Odegaard's unmarked and couldn't miss! Martin Odegaard, beautifully taken. Arsenal are 2-0 in front. Given away by Partey, Rice, chance West Ham is on a penalty, it is! David Coote has pointed to the spot. Can he deny Benrahma? He can't, it's a very cool penalty. Delivery comes in, it's flicked on. Martinelli tries to win it back. There's a handball appeal there. And hang on, it's a penalty. He's missed, he's put it wide. Flag stays down. Bowen shoots and scores. Jared Bowen has put West Ham level in this game.
A frustrating draw as the Hammers rallied from 2-0 down to secure a point. Despite the disappointment, we were still unbeaten in our last 9 league games. We were at home in front of our Emirates faithful on the following Friday night as we hosted Southampton in N5. Alex Zinchenko was deemed fit enough to return to Mikel Arteta's starting side, but Granit Xhaka was forced out of the matchday squad due to illness. The struggling Saints sat bottom of the table after 20 defeats so far this season.
Oh, he's given it straight away, and it's Alcaraz with an early opportunity, and it's Alcaraz who punishes the mistake. It's been given straight back to Southampton, and here's Alcaraz again with acres of space around him, and he's looking for Walcott, and it's returned to Arsenal. Theo Walcott scores, and Southampton double their lead.
You can't say that Southampton don't deserve to be 2 goals in front.
Arsenal have managed to fashion an opportunity, and it's Saka taking it to the byline. Martinelli slammed home. Arsenal have a foothold back in the game, and it's Gabriel Martinelli. In it comes. There's a free header at the far post, and Arsenal find themselves 2 goals down once more. 3 minutes of the 90 remaining. Odegaard lining up a strike! Come on! The captain's impact by Martin Odegaard.
Can they just get back for a bit of confidence, get back in this game and through and pull it back?
Wide into the feet of Jesus. Nelson! Saka!
That's it, Max. Back in the game. Still additional time. It could happen.
Arsenal equalise. They're leaving it late again, the Gunners.
8 minutes of additional time as well, Max.
Trossard, plenty of time. Lining up the shot off the crossbar. The Arsenal fans, they almost can't take it at the moment. Arsenal still on the front foot. Nelson just wide.
Gabriel Martinelli's 15th league goal and 2 late finishes from Martin Odegaard and Bukayo Saka ensured we salvaged a point in what was another drama-filled game at Emirates Stadium. The result was our 3rd successive draw, but we remained top of the Premier League. A tough result to take against a relegation-threatened side.
My feeling is that how can not love those players, you know? It's just incredible again what they've done at their age, when everything is at stake and you have made a couple of mistakes and things are difficult. What they've done, the way they performed, the way they tried, and the way they played to deserve to win the game at the end.
An eagerly anticipated battle under the lights at the Etihad next between the 2 teams that had dominated the top 2 positions in the Premier League since match week 2. Granit Xhaka was back in our starting 11, the Swiss international our only change. City came into the contest having won each of their last 6 league games.
Haaland turns and controls that brilliantly to free Kevin De Bruyne! That's a fabulous goal from Kevin De Bruyne. Give this man a sniff, particularly on a big occasion. Very, very good at delivering. De Bruyne up. John Stones bangs it home. I think this might actually be given. Confirmation that John Stones has scored at a critical time. Partey struggling there. Here's Haaland again, De Bruyne in space. Kevin De Bruyne gets his second of the night. And is this where Arsenal's title dream dies, I wonder? That's better though, much better. Great goal. Rob Holding smacks one home. Here is Haaland. Finally gets his goal. Ponytails off, the hair's out, and he's back in the goals.
A difficult evening as we struggle to deal with City's relentless attack. The continued absence of William Saliba sorely felt. Despite results over the past month, we still top the table by 2 points at the end of April, our remaining 5 fixtures key to our seasonal fate. Newcastle and Manchester United were beginning to take a grip of top 4 spots, while Aston Villa continued to thrive under Unai Emery, beating Fulham 1-0 to move level on points with Spurs. Looking for a swift return to winning ways, we welcome Chelsea to the Emirates for the latest chapter of our Premier League story. Our West London rivals had struggled this season and arrived with Frank Lampard back in charge and looking to turn the tide on an 8-game winless streak.
Xhaka drilling one across for Odegaard! A stunner from the captain. Another big game goal by Martin Odegaard.
Well, that is an absolutely class finish. He just passed it into that top corner, off the underside of the crossbar.
In towards Odegaard again! The Norwegian delivers once more. White. Ooh, there's space at the far post. Here's Xhaka. And now Jesus! The flag stays down, and Gabriel Jesus makes it 3. A quick-fire double for Arsenal surely takes this game right out of Chelsea's reach. Kovacic. Oh, that's a really nice pass for Madueke, the former Spurs man, scoring for Chelsea at the Emirates.
A first half blitz, including a brace from captain fantastic Martin Odegaard, was all that was needed to secure 3 points at the Emirates. However, we were now second in the Premier League, with Manchester City top after winning 3-0 against West Ham.
We wanted to show a big reaction today. A very good game, and in the end as well we deserve to win.
Looking to build on a convincing win last time out, we travelled north to take on in-form Newcastle United. Since the club's takeover, the Magpies had excelled under manager Eddie Howe and had Champions League qualification in their sights. With William Saliba still facing time on the sidelines, Jakub Kiwior was again selected to partner Gabriel at the heart of our defence, while Gabriel Martinelli made a return to our attack.
Now Willock looking to go beyond Kiwior, gets the cross in, comes for Murphy, hits the post and just about cleared. Odegaard with space to shoot, takes it on and finds the corner. It's Martin Odegaard's 15th goal of the season. The skipper leading by example once more.
Odegaard with a great strike through the legs. I think the goalkeeper might do a little bit better there.
Trippier with it.
And Ramsdale's there again. Martinelli with that direct running style of his. Faced up by Botman, goes around the outside and pulls it back, where Fabian Schär inadvertently puts through his own net.
A rousing away display as our skipper Martin Ødegaard continued to lead by example, netting for the third time in a week. At the other end of the pitch, our number one, Aaron Ramsdale, became only the third goalkeeper to record 10 away clean sheets in a single Premier League season. A crucial victory kept us 1 point shy of Manchester City with 3 games remaining of the season.
You know that you have to fight a lot to get the 3 points. Just so proud of the team, the way we did, the way you fought until the end. It's a massive win.
We welcomed Brighton to North London for a must-win game as we headed into the final stages of the Premier League campaign. Our opponents would provide stiff opposition, however, arriving in N5 on the back of a remarkable season and in contention to secure European football.
Stepinian on the overlap, dangerous position for Arsenal to defend. And there's a free header inside the area, and it's Enciso. There's an opportunity for Undav to clip one over Ramsdale and into the net. And Brighton punish Arsenal. The Gunners' Premier League hopes in ruins.
A gut-wrenching defeat as we struggled to impose our game on the visitors and failed to score in a league fixture for only the 3rd time this season. Our final away game of the campaign saw us travel to Nottingham to take on relegation-battling Forest. The hosts still had plenty to play for with their Premier League survival in the balance.
Poor ball there from Ødegaard, of all players. Here's Morgan Gibbs-White streaking forward, options either side. And Wonyi scores yet again.
We struggled to break down a resolute Forest side and failed to score in an away game for only the 2nd time this season. Our 2nd defeat in a row handed Manchester City the title, a tough blow to take. The curtain came down on an incredible 22-23 campaign with a final run-out against Wolverhampton Wanderers at Emirates Stadium. With 2nd place secured, a 26th Premier League victory would see us equal our highest ever tally in a season, and 84 points would be our 3rd highest total in our history. Mikel Arteta named an unchanged team for this one, meaning Bukayo Saka became the first player not to miss a single game in back-to-back league campaigns for us in over 30 years.
Good ball there to Jesus, running at the Wolves defence. Good cross, and it must be, and is! What a start, and it's Granit Xhaka who gives the Gunners the opening goal. Really well made by Jesus. And Xhaka's on hand to score again. He twists, he turns, and he puts in an absolutely delightful ball, and a great start for Granit Xhaka. Saka, nice bit of skill. Ødegaard flicks it back in again. Must be a second, and it is! Remarkable scenes here. Granit Xhaka scores again, and Arsenal lead 2-0. Well, it's just a little bit too easy. The defending, you've got to say, is really poor. Bukayo Saka has got Bueno on toast, literally. The defending's shocking. Xhaka's on the end of a little pass, and he just knocks it into the net. Partey. Trossard, Ødegaard. This is good link up again. Saka. Oh! That is class! What a quality goal by Bukayo Saka! I mean, some of that movement and patience and sharp passing, but Saka's first touch, you can see it here, chop, back inside. I remember Dennis Bergkamp saying it's all about the first touch, it sets you up for what you want to do next, and there's no greater example of it than that. Jorginho, it's a good ball, isn't it? What a really terrific pass that was to Trossard. Xhaka's getting in the box again, Trossard sends it across, 4-0! Gabriel Jesus with an excellent header. It was such a good ball in, but that's a great finish. Over comes the corner. Kivior won the header. And shoots and scores! It's 5-0 and it's Kivior. His first Arsenal goal. Certainly it's not one that Sarr will want to look back on. But Kivior won't care. 5-0.
We rounded off our Premier League season with an emphatic win for a record-equalling campaign, which was enjoyed by Gooners all around the world.
We know what is in our destination is to bring success, joy and trophies to this club. But in the meantime, please enjoy the journey, enjoy the company. I can only be more grateful and feel more proud to have this journey with all of you, with the players and the staff, everybody at the club.
We finished the season in second place with 26 wins, 6 draws and only 6 losses. Pep Guardiola's side claimed their 5th league title in 6 years. Manchester United and Newcastle did enough to return to the Champions League, with surprise packages Brighton earning their highest ever Premier League finish and a Europa League place alongside Liverpool. Aston Villa's impressive late run earned qualification to the Europa Conference League. That concludes our official Arsenal season review for 2022-2023, a memorable campaign which saw Mikel Arteta bring Champions League football back to the club and earn our highest finish in 7 seasons. We thank you, our supporters, for your unwavering dedication throughout, and look forward to seeing you all in July as we gear up for the 2023-24 season.